Something else we have in common, we both have a personal connection to Traitors.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are a little closer to it, but you guys are on the show this season and crushing it, by the way.
Thank you.
And my mother-in-law, Donna, was also in the cast.
Uh-huh.
We were just discussing it before you guys came in. I still feel a little jaded, and our listeners have listened to me say this probably one too many times at this point, but I think that her being the secret traitor, she was already isolated because she wasn't involved in any other, like she didn't have a connection to anybody there. And then when she got selected as secret traitor, I feel like it almost isolated her more. And that's the easiest people to pick off at the beginning.
Yes.
Yes. And I think it's so hard to watch the show now, right?
Do you guys watch it?
Yeah, we watch it. We don't see the episodes
We have to know what's
before.
coming. Yeah.
Oh,
We watch with
love
everyone
this.
else.
That is so cool.
So when you're watching it, it's such a different experience than when you were
in it.
actually there. But Donna and I, we had, again, I am not a game player or strategy. Like Johnny and I come from Olympic sports. So this was a completely different experience and such a wild ride. But I am pretty social. So I got in the castle and was like, this feels like summer camp. I can't wait to meet everyone. So Donna and I had a lot of talks about kids, and she was giving me all sorts of advice. And so I have some fond memories of that.
Yeah, I'm very socially awkward, so I'm not the best at making new friends.
That's why you compliment each other.
Yes. Where I'm weak, she is strong. But Donna did such a hard job on that show. And I have to say that like so many people were afraid to go after Donna because of Swiftyland. And it like that was the conversation
Rightfully
among everyone
so.
that was not Donna. I know. So when we all figured it out and we were all there and ready to vote for it, everyone was scared. And that was the conversation. But she was such a trooper. And I think she did a really good job for the position that she was put in.
Yeah.
But
It
the
was
Traitors
so
is
hard.
it's so hard. And watching it back is surreal because we lived it. We were there. And you go all in because those are the people that you look forward to seeing every day. You think everyone's your friend because you're otherwise pretty isolated just to keep the game on camera.
That was clearly my biggest issue with the show is like, I am friends with all of, like, I cannot do this. It really messes with your mind. And then also you don't see a lot of what's happening. The roundtables are hours.
Yeah.
I think it's a couple hours we're in there. So it's then condensed down into a few minutes of television. And it's so hard because then you miss out on, you really can see too where the table's going of people kind of giving each other eyes and like nodding of who they're going for. And then obviously that changes how everyone sort of reacts in that room. And it's just wild.
Well, it's like the greatest pressure cooker. And I'm so glad we got to experience it. But everyone talks about the traitors having the advantage or the faithfuls having an advantage. The viewers have the advantage.
Yeah.
They know everything.
Right.
So we're just kind of, for me, I felt like I was just blindly wandering through the castle for the most part.
Yes.
So it's fascinating for us to actually watch it and see the little things that maybe we should have gotten or could have gotten. And you always go back and look at the things where you could have done
with
better.
Hindsight's
hindsight,
2020.
Yeah.
Now, you guys talked about sort of your unspoken connection.
Yes.
Was that helpful?
Oh,
Yes.
yes. We were talking all day long and really never spoke a word to each other. So we had that going on in the beginning. And then it was like 2 episodes ago that
You guys revealed that you guys
We came
are
out.
friends.
Yeah, we
I love it. That is, I mean, the fact that you guys buried the lead on that was top tier. What was everyone's, like, how did it feel to hold that back from everyone and then sort of like let everybody in?
Well, when we first went in and we didn't know if this plan was going to work, we thought we had to because, of course, alliances and duos, it doesn't really go over well in the castle. So we knew we'd get voted out very quickly because they'd want to separate us if we came in as we normally do, walking hand in hand, like down the hall. So our first strategy was just to really go hard in that we didn't know each other that well. Of course, we're figure skaters, but skated at different times. So I feel like a lot of the conversations when anyone would question us, I would be like, oh, yeah, I mean, I won when I was 15. He didn't even start skating yet. So I know of him, obviously, but we live on different coasts. Yeah, I've worked with him. We worked together a few times. Yeah, like we come in for events. So we just really played it like that.
Nonchalant.
Very
I
chill.
like it.
And I think it was a huge advantage, but we sat across from each other at the round table so we could do lots of like that eye stuff and like hand signals and things like that we would get that nobody else would pick up on. But I don't think either of us are those people that just assume everyone knows who you are.
Yeah.
I think, it helps keep me sane anyway to think that I'm still just a normal person that goes about my life and there's no one that's watching me on TV or anything. And that's why I live in the country. But we never just assumed that any of the other players would know who we were. And luckily, no one really got it.
Yeah. So in the beginning, we had to, because the round table switches, like everyone goes in, you're going for this person, then it starts getting crazy. So we really, we'd go in with a name of who we were going for, and then it would change, and Johnny would be like,
like just looking in the direction of the person that it changed to. And like, that's where I'm going.
You're like, hey, you see what they put down? That's what I'm putting down.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
And then when we did decide to have our, quote unquote reveal, we thought we were really going out. So I feel like we thought, let's just
do it.
Do it.
Yep.
Nothing
Thelma
to
and
lose.
Louise.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, that's so good. Did you guys ever question whether or not one of you was a traitor?
Never.
We would know immediately.
Immediately.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. And also we had a plan too. If one of us was a traitor, I think a lot of people, I'll see it every once in a while, they'll be like, oh, I'd love to see if one of them was a traitor, and then they had to turn
I
or
wouldn't
lie.
have. I wouldn't have. That would have made me so upset.
There's just no way. I mean, we would have protected each other till the end, and then whoever won, and we kind of would have won together.
Right? Yeah. Celebrate the other person who won.
If I was a traitor, I would do everything in my power that Johnny's name
wouldn't end up.
And probably if it did, I'd probably give myself up. I'd be like, well,
same.
I'm done.
Same. Had it been
we
flipped.
were talking about this in one of our car rides last night, and this is I was like, I think you just like, if you go in with your best friend, you have to just commit to almost like prioritizing their success.
Yes.
And then as long as they're successful, you're both successful.
Right. Right.
I feel good about this.
And I think it shook a lot of
we're on the same page. Thank you guys.
It shook a lot of people up because I think, I don't think I know that everyone went in there to play a game, and they were all in it as an individual. And we were there to play our game. So we were playing a slightly different version of the Traitors than everyone else. And while that's not the smartest gameplay, we've done remarkably well.
Yeah, we
honestly.
Yes. And I mean, for me at this point in my life, I'm not into competition, like I'm just like
been there, done it.
I needed to be with my best friend in the castle, and it wasn't a me thing. It was an us thing. And we were just going to go down together.
That's so perfect. I can't wait to watch the end of this season. Bringing it back around to figure skating, I don't know if you guys saw this viral tweet. This is kind of the charm of Traitors. It says, work will have you in friend groups like that. And it is a photo of Martha Stewart, Snoop, and Ilya all together.
We met, I hadn't met Martha or Snoop before, so we were able to meet them at figure skating the other night, and it was very fun. Snoop just dances all the time, which, brings up the mood. And Martha was so sweet.
Just such a queen.
They're such a lovely pair.
Yeah, they are.
It's delightful. It's unexpected and I like it.
Yeah,
it's fun. And what I love about the Olympics overall, like as a movement, I mean, obviously we've lived our entire lives for the Olympics first as athletes and now as broadcasters, is that it has that special quality that's so rare in modern times to bring the world together and to bring people together. And it's so unifying that I think it's so special because it's the only thing that really does that in the world.